Much for watching Morning at NTV. Stephen Mbide now coming to you from the High Court of Uganda. It's still a somber mood because the nation is mourning the passing on of a gallant son, that is the late Rubby Opio Aweri, the former Supreme Court Justice. But here with me is the spokesperson of the judiciary, His Worship James Kalemani, is going to be letting us know what's going to be happening here, because there is a session. Of course, the official burial program was released by government, and we know that the head of state announced that he's going to be accorded a state burial, and expenses are going to be met by the government. That's why we're beginning with a session from the judiciary. Good morning to you, Your Worship.
Good morning to you and good morning our viewers. As he has introduced me, my name is Kalemani Jamson. I'm the Public Relations Officer for the Judiciary. Now, according to the program, the first activity to occur is the special Supreme Court sitting in honor of the deceased Supreme Court Justice. And it is going to be held here today at the High Court grounds. The Supreme Court Justices will be in a sitting led by the Honorable Chief Justice. They will be listening to tributes which will be moved by the Attorney General, Land Attorney General, and we shall also have the team of lawyers led by the President Uganda Law Society. Also, they will also be paying their tribute in their submissions. We have invited different dignitaries. The justices of the Court of Appeal will be led by the Honorable Deputy Chief Justice. The judges of the High Court will be led by the principal judge. And then the registrars and magistrates will be led by the Chief Registrar. So all those teams are going to be here as we pay tribute to our deceased justice of the Supreme Court. I'm
talking about paying tribute, you as the spokesperson of the judiciary, how do you, on a personal but also on behalf of the judiciary, how would you describe the late who died at the age of 64?
Now, he died at the age of 69. The late is a judicial officer whom everyone looks up to, because he started in a humble beginning from the magistrate grade 1 and has gone all the way through the ranks to the level of the Supreme Court Justice. And as a justice, of course, for you to raise from a grade 1 up to that level, it means you have been doing your work very well, because at every level you have a promotion. For you to be promoted, you must perform excellently. So he has performed excellently, he has performed very well, and therefore every judicial officer in the judiciary looks up to him as an icon. Everyone looks at him as an icon, as a good example. He had working justice and a person of integrity. That is the person that we are remembering this day.
And maybe finally, as you remember him with those kind words, we see that of late we see many judicial officers, some of them, but also the lawyers, the way they conduct themselves. So speak about how the conduct of some judicial officers, even at the level of the Supreme Court.
Now, of course, we have some elements of people who don't behave up to the standards. And what we can say is that they need to look at people like him. You know, he has been actually been the chief inspector of the courts. That is a person who is like the IGG of all the courts from the Supreme Court downwards. To attain that level, you must have integrity, you must have discipline. So we implore our other professionals to look at these kinds of people, how they behave, and maybe learn something from them, and that will uphold our profession. Yeah.
Thank you so much, the spokesperson, Mr. Jameson Kalemani, the spokesperson of the judiciary. Of course, the session is going to be happening here at the High Court of Uganda as we begin the final journey of the late Rubby Opio Aweri, the former Supreme Court Justice of the country. And here you see his portrait here lying here at the High Court. Stephen Mbide on Fefeso Chubuga, I would like to say thank you so much for watching Morning at NTV from 6:30. The team, that is Chris Higenyi and Priscilla Regina, were with you until this particular time. We say bye-bye for now. Wish you a good week, and Mwasize Mutia is coming on at 9 a.m.